Oh, Dana Stewart Cooks and Killer Queen Vintage. I have to apologize. I'm running late this evening. Actually, I'm not running late. I'm still on that weird time shift. So while we wait to see who comes into chat tonight, I'll try to get my things together. I almost said, I didn't say things. My caca together. Let's put it that way. Noisy beads, sorry. Hi, Pandora. Only stunning Sabina beads. Things like this, I'm going to have to start giving you the measurements. Just because I know the camera is close. And I don't want you to think, you know, oh, those are, I mean, you know, you guys know I have a big hand. They're huge. But I will measure them for you. This is the book we're going to look at tonight. I had it for about a week. You have to focus on work. Long, clear amber rings. No, I sold all of my amber that I had for this week as far as rings go, unfortunately. They bought them out. So I'm waiting on new amber to come in. I'm going to go out tomorrow. I might be able to get a hold of some tomorrow before the show. But as far as it stands right now, no. I do have a phenomenal pendant. It's a pendant and a brooch that I'll show you guys. Let me move this out of the way. I showed it in the preview. Those are the earrings. And that's the piece. It's an incredible piece of amber. The earrings are as well. Ooh, focus. There we go. I'll definitely have that tomorrow. I have some vintage amber. Now that piece is probably, I'd have to, oh, I just dropped the earring. These are probably from the 1960s, I would say. That brooch, and it's a brooch. Well, obviously it's a brooch and a pendant. Did I miss? You've been wished happy birthday. Yeah, we had a big Rommel happy birthday celebration on Monday. It was really cool. Hi, Christina. I keep saying Rommel and it's Rommel. I don't know why. I do know why, because I had a friend years ago and he was Rommel. Same spelling. That's why. Hi, Lori. I'm so happy you got your package. Told me she got her package today. Julie still hasn't got her package, which I think she had it like on a delay because she was out of town. And who, gosh knows. She got the fabulous big long Niger, and which I have one. You guys know. Well, I don't want to say how many I have. I have a lot. But I said, oh dear God, worst case scenario, if the male would lose it, and it's in the States. She knows it's in the States for a fact. You know, it's not the monetary value, it's, you know, the value of the piece. Oh, fabulous Pandora. I'll show you guys tomorrow when we do the light show. Um, oh, what the heck? I'll show you guys tonight. It's not for sale, and I don't want to be like those people who get jewelry and then they say, "Oh, it's mine and you can't have it." You know, I'm not like that at all. You know, I'm not. And unfortunately, you know, this is my favorite color to collect. 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. That's insane. And I haven't cleaned this. Oops. I don't want to knock my light. How many do I have? Oh, do we want to count them? I don't know. It's scary how many I have. But this is my new favorite piece. I know, and I sold Colleen the long one. The piece that would have been amazing with this. I'll find another one. Wait, let me see. You can hear me rumbling. Ooh, no light. Don't do it. Don't do it. Lori, the bracelet. Only 2 of the panels light. The 2 lighter ones. Oh, this look deco, 1930s. This is so deco, it's painful. Yeah, too bad I sold the matching long piece though, huh? I'll grab just a handful. I'm not gonna take them and spread them out, and I'm not gonna pull all of them out. Oh my goodness! I'll just pull out. And a lot of these will be coming because next week I'm going to do Egyptomania Part 2. And I'm going to include Asian jewelry as well. Those are all Niger. And that's about half of what I have. So, oops, there's a brooch in there. A pretty brooch. Well, you asked. I let a little bit of it go at a time. What I decide I can part with. I'm not teasing. I will sell. Yeah, one or two, or 20, 30, something like that. And this, if there's, I'll bring it tomorrow if there's interest. Of course, you have to see it on a bust, but it's long. This is a rare early piece, 1920s. Niger carved bakelite in glass. The reverse too. Oh, as I like to say, the reverse cowgirl. It's amazing, isn't it? Now, I know the bakelite gets darker with time. You know, it starts off white. But that literally, when I had it in a paper bag, and when I opened it, the smell of cigarette smoke, 100-year-old plus cigarette smoke, knocked me back. So, where you're not supposed to over clean Niger, you know, especially the painted things, but of course that's not painted. It was just so inundated with inundated with cigarette smoke. Yeah, it was terrible. It really was. It has no smell whatsoever now. No, it smells clean. If you smoke, that's your thing. But, you know, back in the day, that was, you had a cheroot and, you know, it looked sexy to smoke. They didn't know they were killing themselves and stinking everyone out in the process. Yeah, oh, it had a good soak. Two of them. And you can see it looks fabulous for it. These beads were brown. I'll have to dig out the before. I did take some before photos, and they were literally brown. I thought, oh, it's brown and blue. Because, you know, I do have some brown pieces of Niger. But no, it was cigarette smoke. That's where people can't yell at me. I do have people yell at me for cleaning. You're removing the patina. No, you still get the patina of the piece. Lori, I think you'll appreciate this. Well, I think everybody will love it. And it has a proper locket in the back. Well, there is a crack in the glass. And there's nothing in the locket. And it's a total mix of metals. It's brass, it's silver, it's just... And mix of garnets. Well, these are, oh gosh, where's Sunday? Starts with a P, my brain's gone. The amazing ones. Pie rope, there you go. These are pie rope. And these are pie rope and the almondine. They're a mix. Every other one. So it was intentional. There is one of the garnets missing. But because the inside of that has been blackened, you cannot tell. Like, unless you, like, really look for it. And you could set something else. I think you would struggle to find another garnet cut like this. But if it bothered you, you could have something else set in it. It didn't bother me enough to buy. But this, because I believe that this piece is late Georgian. Hi, Colleen. Was hoping you would get your internet. Late Georgian, early Victorian. I think this, now, Victoria, when did she start to reign? 1839, wasn't it? No, there's that one. How is it we're going to talk about the book? Well, we'll get to the book. We'll get to the book. Because you got to see some of the goodies. Oh gosh, now I'm going to forget the name of this. This is, this lock's really rare. And now I sound like an intellectual idiot. It's late. Bois de Sea. Bois de Sea. That's what it is. Bois de Sea. The chain is Bois de Sea. Hi, Leslie. The locket is a huge locket. Bois de Sea. It's, there's a hair keeper. And then this side probably had glass. And it's no longer there. Yeah, 1837 to 1901. So this Bois de Sea type of locket was made in the 1850s. And the chain is the same material. And the garnet piece, the reason I think it's so early is the design, not the, you know, the barrel clasp. Those are from the 1930s up. The brass ones. This has been restrung, obviously. But the design of this, the super long pin, and just the mixed metals, it's just so indicative of late Georgian, early Victorian. And Sunday and I'm going to have to send Sunday some really detailed photos, and we'll come up with it. What it is pretty amazing, though. I've got some really cool pieces in this week. 1930s. This is glass, and it's glass set with mirrors. It's little glass beads set with mirrors. Don't pay attention to the garnet. I've got a lot of treasures in this week. I'll even give you a little sneak peek of, well, I showed you the beads. Fabulous carved. Because you're garnet obsessed, that's why. You said it yourself. Newer, but artisan, Art Nouveau. You guys have seen that piece of check, this piece of check. I got a new bracelet holder. Carved Bakelite, amber, a new coin bracelet, all from the 1950s. Some Wallace Simpson carved panther heads. Okay, Jane. See you soon, honey. Watch the playback. What else? Oh, tons and tons of glass. All kinds of, like, cool glass. Let me grab one of the... chunks of necklaces. I love this one. It's moon glow glass. Let's see what else. Some pretty pink Art Deco melons. Check swirled melons. We all know who that's indicative of. Some more Moretti. Millefiore, 1930s. Beautiful foil glass and glass tubes. And the color, this color is surreal. Love it. More 1930s wedding cake. And this is on rolled gold. And this kind of goes with our theme tonight. These are very rare beads, and they're very hard to get a hold of. I wanted a whole necklace of them, and so far I've settled for one bead. It's a type of Millefiori, but they're faces. If that's not cool, I really don't know what is. What would be cool was if I could get a whole great big strand of them for less than, I don't, my firstborn or something. That would be nice. Let's see, what else? I've just got so much in, guys, and like, I've got all the blue with the blue, so it kind of gets tangled. Remember the Bohemian necklace that everybody went crazy for? Here's like a companion strand. Oh, the flowers. You know, I've not put the light on these yet. I can't believe I haven't done that. But I'm sure they're uranium. The little flowers that I had last week. Now I have it all set with blue crystal. It's just to die for. The crystal is crisp. You know I don't like to buy beat up jewelry. Oh, speaking, this really needs, I'm gonna have a mess. I always do after we have these. So this has the original silk that's tied off there. But I really didn't want to play with it. And I have to put a piece of something white behind it so you can see what color it actually is. Isn't it gorgeous? I've loads and loads more, guys. Just loads. I've been shopping a lot. And one thing I didn't buy was a lot of rings. I just really couldn't find a lot of rings. I have some coming in. Oh, I'm kind of lying. I'm wearing one of the ones that I did find. And I haven't been able to find the designer of this yet either. But it's Imperial Jade. And it has a placard for 9-karat gold inside. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Come on, light. And my hands look like god awful because I've been cleaning jewelry all day. This is $375. It's fine, beautiful jade. Might be a catch and release. You never know. One cool ring I did get is Victorian. And that's elephant hair. That's the tail, the black tail set into the ring. It's not morning jewelry. It's for luck. And it's got all the Victorian hallmarks are in it. Let me see where they're at so I can show you. I really need that microscope. But that's that's what this is. Read up on them. Because if someone doesn't take it, then if fits, I might have to keep it. Well, you know I'd keep it. But it'd be a catch and release. Let me think what else I can show you guys. Now, I have a whole batch that is soaking. Yeah, elephant hair jewelry. The Victorians, I think they still sell it, but that's all hallmarked for Victorian. It's meant to be good luck. Who can a little bit of luck? I'm going to try and get back into this drawer. See, I have a ton of beautiful necklaces hanging on my overhead, one of my overhead lamps. And so it's a very slippery slope trying to get into that drawer. I'll show you a couple pieces that I'm not going to show them this week because I need to put the show together. I have a lot of pieces coming in for it. Now, speaking of luck, and this is a bigger one, so which makes me think it's unisex. This is marked for 900 silver, and it's marked from Hong Kong. And it's an Asian prosperity bracelet. All these characters are for prosperity. It's beautiful and very well made. There's that. And then I showed that blue and white prosperity necklace I have. And I have loads. I have, like I said, I'm trying to put a whole show together. Okay, this is in a plastic bag because I've cleaned it and I don't want it to oxidize again. But this is, and you know that I have two pieces of Niger Peking, two long pieces of Niger Peking glass. Here's a Niger Peking bracelet. I know, the dragon scales. Now, I wear 6 3/4. And it's a cuff. It's, you know, springy cup. Now, it fits my wrist and it closes completely. But I think you could wear it easily, you know, opened. No, push it open. You could wear it opened. Oh, excuse me. I think I got fluff hair. What else do I have handy? Like I said, there's a whole lot soaking. What else is new? New and exciting. Oh, this is pretty cool. I think I had a preview. Oh, thank you. green section. Because, you know, it's spring and we need more green in our lives. You saw the one green piece, that beautiful long crystal. Oh, the, I got more, but they're long. The uranium. Whoever bought the shorter ones could buy a longer one and layer it, if they so chose. And I got an end of day in green, like a green and a tobacco. Love, love, love. And these are not check. I don't believe they're check. I think that these are Murano, and they're graduated in a big long flapper style, but they're Murano Peking glass. They look like beautiful jelly beans. Now, the reason I think these are Murano is because of the technique. But, oh gosh, the Niger would be like underneath everything. Oh, good Lord. Come on. Come on, babies. Now, there's the dragon scale. This is Niger. Their Peking looks like it's alive. Just so you can spot it. Oh, there goes the belly again. Grumble, grumble. I hope everybody that misses this watches it back. I think there's quite a bit to offer. So let me tidy up here after dragging all these pieces. Yeah, I wouldn't sell them independently. I mean, I'll sell them in the same show. I'm not going to try and sell them together. But, I mean, I suppose I would if someone really wanted them together. But I wouldn't want to sell one show and one, you know, the chance of splitting them up. Now, these aren't as large as the other set that I had, the Colinga, but the color is, and the grade is right on par. turn the sound down if you don't like the sound of jewelry clanking. I think some people say it's ASMR. I like it, but I like jewelry. I'm just trying to clear this off so we can actually open up that book. It's so funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's kind of ironic. I was watching Stephen's auction. I just flipped over to kill some time, you know, or maybe buy something if I saw something. And what did he? I'll show you the piece in the book. He had a piece, and I think he said it was Hattie Carnegie, but I personally think it was Unsigned Salro. But we shall see, because here's the book. I'm going to move these bracelets away too, so we can just pull the camera back and that's, well, and pull the light over there so we can see into the book. Ooh, we've got so much light going on. It's refractive. So I'm sure you all can read. But if you can't, it's the Jewelry Facebook of Pins and Pendants. Vintage Visages. This person, Kathy Flood. I feel like it's story time. Well, I have 2 children. A lot of this, I've gone through it, you know, quickly, but a lot of this is, Ruby Lane is mentioned a lot. You know, that bougie site that sells vintage jewelry. So it kind of reads like an advertisement for Ruby Lane. The first bit, it talks about Mona Lisa, this Mona Lisa pen. Let me show it to you. And this is a new book. This is not like one of those books that you get from, you know, the 1980s or 90s that gives like crazy values, you know, of back then. But that's, yeah, it's unsigned from the 1980s. It's worth $25. Oh yeah, and this is an American book as well. This brooch that was modeled after Vivian Leigh as Cleopatra. $750 to $1,500. And it's unsigned. So don't discount unsigned pieces ever. Let's see, who's that one by? Yeah, some of the faces, the irritable Contessa. She looks like the constipated Contessa. Oh my goodness. What's this one? Girl with pigtails. Or cornrows. 1940s. Oh, terribly culturally inappropriate now, for goodness sakes. These are Maya masks. I knew Timeless Jewels by Deborah loves face jewelry as well. And of course, I mean, there's Mermaid, there's Har, here's this one. 4 grand. Okay. She's in gold with jewels. These are like mask. A little creepy, actually. I think they're Coro. Mm-hmm. They're Coro wall sconces. I mean, we can't, like, obviously go through the whole book. We'll sit here all evening. Here, read a book with me. And this one, you know, these are, any of us that have been around remember the faces from the 1980s. Those ones are actually American, these ones. Yeah, both pages. These are all Bouchia. Let's see if I can get the, there we go, get the page up for you a bit. Elzac. I mean, some of these names aren't even familiar to me. Are these British? I guess Elzac again. I'm just going to flip through it and then show you ones that I know quite well, which is Selro. Yeah, that looks like an Arte design. Gala Life. Oh, that's, you know, that's like a form of Bakelite. They make it with milk. That well, you'll see the morning brooch is made with wood pulp and I think some kind of something from a slaughterhouse, blood, or, but the reason it's, I mean, other than it's rare, the reason it's more desirable than like Gutha Percha, which I hate when people say Gutha Percha isn't real. It is. It's a sap of a tree. And they still use it in dentistry. Hi, Mishka. These Gutha Percha in root canals. These quite characters, they're German. Those ones are, I think someone did those in a bracelet too. Maybe Har. Yeah, there they are. These are the Har bracelets. Of course, clowns, devils, you know, those are all popular faces. This kind of like blew me away. These are Eisenberg. You know, glitzy, gemmed Eisenberg. She's, what's this one called? Oh, she's Cambodian princess. These are like Picasso-esque. Never understood contemporary jewelry, but each to their own. Tristan and Isolde. I can hear Fluffy shuffling around on her thermal blankie. Now these ones were cool. They were actually sold in different colors. You could match them with your outfit. Of course, Cleopatra is going to be one that they do. And that's that Vivian Lee again. It's like story time. You know, we're like 6-year-olds all sitting around looking at pictures in a book. Oh, you missed like the haul. And not all of it. I'll have a proper preview video tomorrow. I just showed some sneaky peeks. I mean, we can't sit, like I said, and go through all of these. I have to show you some of the ones that I found to be, like, just wild. Oh, this thing. No. Nope. These are beautiful. Pretty faces. There's some really insanely valuable ones. So what I want to do by showing you all of this is don't discount jewelry with faces. You may find something very valuable. Oh, that's check fur clips. $300 to $500. Okay. Unsigned 1930s. Pretty funky, guys. $300 to $500. Okay. I just swallowed a heart on that one. That dude looks alien. He doesn't look Asian. He looks alien. Oh, these are Raza. I'm sure you've all heard of Raza. If you watch, you've probably seen a lot of this if you watch Gina Gay. I'm sure it's pretty famous that I don't get along with my mom. And she collects, if you don't know, she collects cameos. I think it's Roz's kind of version of Cupid, that one. I don't know, let's see. It's a zodiac. Yeah, he did, it's resin, but he wanted it to look like ivory. Oh, the bitten apple core pendant. That's a Raza. We've all seen that. Now here's let's see this year, what year this was from. This one's from 1998. That Barbie brooch. But this Trifari brooch was pre-Barbie. Like, who copied who? Pretty chirpy, huh? And when was this one from? Oh, 1969. Oh, this is cool. It's actually a Viking face. Like dragons and Vikings. It's like a picture book for grown-ups who like jewelry. I think that's all of us. That was the comedy and tragedy, you know. Just Carmen Miranda. They're like different faces of Carmen Miranda. You guys saw I have a fruit salad necklace. The Beatles. Blackface. Who is this one? I'm just gonna flip through for a bit. And then when I get to the cell row, I'll show you. I have a cell row piece, actually. I'm waiting for a dealer to send it to me. So I will have a cell row piece that I will offer next week when we do that. Here we go. Here's some cell row. Well, these are the Asian princesses, and I have the Blackamoor princesses coming in. And I think I saw them in here actually somewhere. I know that maybe they're further into the book. I love jewelry books. And this one's cool because it doesn't just give a picture of it and say when it was from. It actually goes into the pieces. Yeah, they're silly money, but I think it was a good investment. Oh yeah, this is more cell row. I absolutely adore the Asian pieces. They're just so hard to get a hold of. Those dudes look alien. Oh, okay. So I'm going to try and bring you guys some more Sphinx, which is British. Yeah, they're mentioning the blackamoors there. Oh, those are blackamoors from Sphinx. I'm sorry. Oh, these are wild. They're like people and insects. Freaky wild, but cool. Angels. I love angels. And then we start to get into more things that are my speed, which I'm more pedestrian. I like cameos. I can't believe I had a dealer that had this and I passed on it because I thought it was too religious. Oh my, that was dumb. Not that I'm opposed to religious material. I find some of it very inspiring, but I just didn't think it was going to be like accepted well. This thing's freaky. Check this out. These are Barbie mouths set into a bracelet from the 2000s. $750 to $1,200. No. This is, that's Barbie. That's Barbie from the 1950s. And this, like this, who is this person? New York designer. Does it say? Margot Lang. You're being interviewed for a near-death experience? What is it? Everybody that comes in this channel has near-death experiences? Timeless Jules by Deborah was... She expired for 6 minutes. Now, these are beautiful from the 1900s. Ooh, sorry. Flipping through just a little too fast. Oh, these are Art Nouveau. See, this is more my speed, guys. I'm sorry if my tastes are pedestrian. But I like beauty. Oh my goodness. Well, thank goodness you're here. It's just, I don't know. I just, like, it speaks to me. You know how things speak to you. Now, of course, I put the bloody cameos away. What did I do with them? Maybe, no, I have some here. I do have some lava. I have some lava cameos. And that's what these are. Of course, I have shell cameos. I have Bakelite Cameos. I have Galilith Cameos. But these are lava. This is lava. And the relief. And it's a pendant. And these are goddesses, or they were women who followed the goddess of wine. I'll try to give you some practical examples as well. Did you know that male cameos are actually more valuable than women? I don't know why. He's like not the most attractive dude, but okay. I guess somebody thought he was enough to immortalize him. This thing blows my mind. Those are all lava, and it's at one neck piece. You how they say left facing, and that's just because more artists put them to the right, and male figures are more valuable because there are less of them. I think that's about it, guys. See what I mean? It's like a big advertisement for Ruby Lane. Hey, while I have you guys here, I wanted to say one of my constant viewers, it's their birthday today. And they kind of just don't really come into chat. They kind of lurk, but they keep in contact with me by email. And I think I'd love if you all said happy birthday. Now, the birthday is actually April 1st, but you know, in New Zealand, that's today. It's, oh, Petra. Happy birthday, Petra. I didn't say names, for goodness sakes. I say the person's whole name, but. And I wish they would come into chat. But for whatever their reasons are, they don't. But they're very knowledgeable about jewelry. They're a lovely person. That's what I said. We're very friendly. Come in. You don't have to lurk. Everyone is nice here. Everyone is friendly here. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, that's lovely, Mishka. So we had story time. Yeah, Rommel had his birthday. Rommel, I'm so sorry. I do it every time. Rommel had his birthday Monday. Let's see. Oh, we're going into April. Oh, dear God. I'm going to be another year older in May. Oh, well. Age is just a number, right? Well, if they say I'm a vampire because I don't age. It's my constant intake of nicotine and caffeine that keeps me young, I say. You know what? I don't have. I only have lovely people that come in here. There is no one awful. So, someone made a comment the auctions, and they made a comment that it was long and boring. Beautiful things, but it was something to that effect, that it was long and boring. I said, well, you know what? You can come into chat and liven it up then. How exciting. I mean, if you don't love the jewelry, if you don't love the things that I show, don't watch 3 hours of it. I have never literally sat and watched a whole show back. One of my whole shows. That's because it's cringy to listen to yourself. I probably should, then I would see all the mistakes that I make. and that's the thing. I try to teach you all what I know. But if I have it wrong, please call me on it. Don't take everything I say as gospel. I don't know everything. I know a lot, and what I know, I like to share. And that's basically what this is. I told someone earlier today, this is my dream job, is shopping for other people. I get to shop. A lot of beautiful jewelry passes through my hands, and I get to pass it on to other people. And for me, it's perfect. Now, there are stinky parts of the job when, invoicing, packaging. Oh, I knew you would like this, Lisa. It's Imperial Jade. And it has a 9-karat gold stamp inside of it. Because I think it's a designer. Yeah, you did miss that part. It's marked for 9-karat gold because someone designed it. But I do know that this is Imperial Jade. It is so comfortable. I wear, a 7.5 at the bottom of my finger. Like the chunk part is like an 8.5, and this goes to 9 on the ring sizer, but it doesn't slide off, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. The dating on a silver stamped, was it a walking stick? I can only see part of the chat when I don't have another device here. Just say walking stick. If you take a nice clear close-up of it for me, yeah, I can date it easy. That's not a problem. But yeah, I'll show it tomorrow. And Lisa, and it is wonderful. Walking stick, yeah. Well, I mean, marked, it'll have the manufacturer. I should be able to find all of it for you fairly easily. Oh, you have it at the jeweler's being resized. You could have had it done here. I would have done it for you. You can ask anybody in the chat who's had a ring size here. My jeweler does a beautiful job on it. The 3 stamps, Mishka, is probably the manufacturer, the purity, and the year. But if you just email it to me, I'll be able to identify it pretty easily. It's easy once you get the year down to find who manufactured it, if that makes sense. Yeah, but most times if I've priced the ring right, then I just include the sizing. Or if I've got a credit, and every time I take scrap gold in, I have a credit. So I haven't paid for a ring in a while. I just dropped 3 rings off to him. I hope to have him back hopefully tomorrow. If he hasn't back by tomorrow, then I'll ship him out. Oh, yeah. That's another thing I need to do. I have all of the tracking. I need to put all the tracking in for you guys. I'll do that after tonight's show. I'll just sit here and put it in. Why not? So that way you can trace its way. And you've got peace of mind that it's on its way, and you know, I take care of you. Even if it takes an opal bracelet for $25, oh, it depends. My guy charges £6, which is $10. And that's, he'll size up 4 sizes for $10. Not bad. And he does it right. He takes the stones out because he has to heat it to put a piece in. He doesn't stretch. You know. No. He's dirt cheap. And the work is beautiful. I mean, if it's a size or 2, I can heat it up and do it. But why? I send it to him. That way, you know, God forbid, if something happens, he's insured for it. If I ruin a piece, then I ruin a piece. So it's better I don't play with it. So if we don't have any more questions about the book, which, what are you going to question? It's a book. It's a pretty book. If you're interested in a particular area of jewelry, I would recommend getting a book. Bailey's coverage? You mean what a jeweler does? He's only ever had a problem with one piece that I had, and he told me before he did it that he might have a problem with it. I had one of those great big portrait amber rings that I actually bought for Sue. And when he took it out of the frame, it snapped. I just bought, I haven't even got it yet. I bought a Moonstone necklace, a Victorian Moonstone necklace, and one of the moonstones is missing. And I don't know. I think I'm going to have to end up having him make it into a bracelet, because I don't know that I'll be able to get another stone. I tell you guys all the time, stones are so different. Old stones from new stones. I swear most of the best material's been sourced out. You know, depending on what type of stone it is, I'm sure it's been. Now they heat treat and chemically enhance, and, you know, well, things like emeralds, they did forever. They had to. If you ever saw a natural emerald before it was enhanced, you wouldn't even have it. They're ugly. And I love emeralds. Remind me to wear my satin. It's not heat treated. And it's a cashmere from the late 1800s. The Moonstone Colleen, they're not the rainbow. I'll show you. I'll send you a photo of it. They have the blue, you know, the like opalescent blue. It's an amazing necklace, but I think it's going to end up being a bracelet. It's like a line, almost like a curved, not quite a half moon, like an elliptical moon. And I could have him reverse it and have it go across the wrist. Because it's not the very last stone. That would be easy. It's like the second stone in. I'll show you. They're very unique. It's a beautiful necklace. I paid a flip ton for it because it was pretty. Knowing that, you know, I might have to have it altered. Oh, no worries. I'll send it to you. I'll show you a photo of it. And you can tell me what you think. I don't know. I'll take it into him and he'll tell me what... He's honest with me. But he's honest. And I've told you guys, he's 80 years old. And he's been in the business since he was 15. That's when he started as a journeyman jeweler. So I think I trust him. He hasn't done me wrong yet. I'm so lucky like that. I'm literally, he's a 5-minute walk from my house. It would be silly to get in the car to get to him. Why waste gas? Especially with the price of it these days. You guys think the price of gas is bad in the States? Whoo, mama. What did I figure it out it was the other day? Because they sell it by the liter. I think it's $11. No. It's more. It's like 11 pounds. So $16 or $17 a gallon. It's unreal here. The price of gas is unreal. And I know people that cry because it's 4 or 5 in the States. It's very handy to know a jeweler when you work in jewelry. To know a really good one. Alright guys, it's late here. And, you know, I always love my time with you. And I'm glad I got to show you some things. You'll see more tomorrow in the preview. And what I want to tell you, it's top of the show. I'm going to show like an overview. And if you don't or you can't hang out for 3 hours and you want to see something, tell me and I'll bring it out. Because I love the people that sit for, the whole time. But if you can't, just let me know. Yep, people are dropping off like flies. And so am I. I love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Good night, everyone. Victorian wax pendants, too. Email me. If you have a question, just email me. I'll help you out. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you for coming. Good night, Deb. Somebody say good night, John Boy. And we're out. See you tomorrow.